Content mistakes that we made, episode 9. Not repurposing our old pieces of content. Now, when I first started out, I was in a learning phase, just like everyone else. You're learning your style, you're learning what works for you, you're practicing, you're recording content in your car, in your studio, on the go, and you really don't know what you're doing, but you're in that learning phase, you're finding out what works for you, you're finding your style, you're finding your voice, and that's okay. So during that learning phase, I was still putting out a lot of content, but there comes a stage where you come out of that learning phase and you look back at all your content that you created and you be like, oh, I don't think that content is it. Your studio might have improved, you might have improved your message, and you want to share your best version of yourself to your audience. So you sit down, you find yourself, you start creating content. You've got a new backdrop, you know what you're saying, you're confident in your message. So all your old pieces of content, you most likely archive or you delete. However, those pieces of content still have value in it. If you just wasn't the person, or you didn't understand everything you needed at that time to make that content absolutely amazing. So what I started to do is I started to look back at my older videos where I was in the car and I was sharing thoughts and things were coming to my head, but I didn't have the best line, or I didn't have the best backdrop, or I didn't say everything in the best way, but that message was still a gem. So I would go back and I would look at that message and be like, all right, that's a great topic. I like the way I've done that, but I want to structure a bit different. So look back at your old pieces of content, find those great gems that you can repurpose and record it in the new version you are today. Content mistakes that we made, episode 9.